All right, so Call of Duty finally dropped us a little bit of info. They dropped their little blog for Ricochet Anti-Cheat, what they've done for Season 3 and going forward. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is what it looks like, bro. This is what it looks like. Like the raunchiest, nastiest nothing burger you've ever seen in your life. And I'm not going to insult you by dragging out some long-ass video. We'll cover a couple of things. But dude, this is like... This is pathetic. So since Black Ops 6 launched, they claim that 20 plus cheat makers and dozens of cheat resellers have been put out of business, and they claim they're not slowing down. You know what this tells me? This tells me that all those cheat makers and cheat resellers, they've just rebranded, bro. Like you're out here bragging about this shit. Come on, Activision, Call of Duty. All they've done, they just rebranded and they're still selling the cheats. Like you can't. Listen, I know what the sensitive ass fanboys are gonna say. You don't appreciate nothing, man. I appreciate the effort, but this is not solving the problem, though. The problem is a lack of a proper anti-cheat. That's the problem. Well, I got another one for you. Over 228,000 bans since Black Ops 6 was released. Team Ricochet removed 23% of cheaters before they played their first match. Congratulations. That just means that over 228,000 accounts were made right after these bans. All this does, the funniest thing about this is, all this does is just help them inflate their numbers even more. Very similar to the COD HQ. And you got all these knob gobblers out here on their knees for Daddy Activision, crying about anybody talking about the game dying or hurting or anything like that. The franchise is bleeding players. And they get out here crying. No, it's not. Stop saying mean words about the game. It's not dying. Look at these numbers. Look at the Steam is nothing, man. You can't take Steam. That's like 5% of the player base. Like they get out here with all this shit, knowing damn well the COD HQ got multiple games in there, a whole bunch of game modes, and you got this nonsense. You got a free-to-play Warzone. A cheater gets banned. They just go ahead, make a new account, hop in the game, cheating again. We've been dealing with this for way too long, for years. You think I'm going to be nice about this shit at this point? The cheating is worse now than it's ever been. It's time to pick up your feet and get your shit together. Now, most of what they were talking about was the shadow bans, what goes into that. A lot of it was complete bullshit or shit that we already know. But they're doubling down on the spam reporting. Check this out. Whether it's in-game or if a cheat developer creates a hack to submit 10,000 reports, spam reporting does nothing. We all know that's complete bullshit. Subsequent reports provide no additional information. You already told us someone seems fishy. Submitting the same report again doesn't add more detail. In fact, spamming reports beyond malicious reporting being against our policy reduces the trust we have in future reports from an account and may result in punitive measures. And again, going back to a video I had, maybe a few months ago? I can't remember now. It's random as hell. You guys know my memory sucks. But we've already talked about this in a video, and it doesn't make sense to have any punitive measures. If spam reporting has no impact at all and you throttle those additional reports, it does not make sense that you would punish anybody for spam reporting if it's not doing anything. The spam reporting, you claim it's not doing anything. Doesn't really add up to me. Now, we got a lot of liars in this community. It's a very dumb community full of liars and beta male cheaters and the whole nine. There's a ton of them out here. I'm sure they're out here lying about being shadow banned and this and that. But we've seen legitimate clean players. I've seen a few people that I trust that got shadow banned, that I know for a fact do not cheat. Now, for me personally, I don't think I've ever been shadow banned. And if it was just like one time, maybe in Cold War or something. Like I can't remember getting shadow banned at all. But it has happened to clean players. I'm sure you know somebody who's a clean player who does not cheat, who has been shadow banned because the system is broken. Now, Call of Duty actually said one thing I do agree with, though. This is from Sir Charles Shillintel. Activision says many players believe someone is cheating when in reality the players are not. Over 60% of received cheater reporting in Call of Duty Warzone have been against console players. In Season 3, Killcam has been updated with more info to help alleviate this. So what they mean by that is they're going to add, like on the side, on the kill cam, it'll tell you if you were pinged and shit like that. It will help you identify, like, how did that person know I was there? Like, I think there's a lot of people that just accuse people of cheating just because they're better at the game than them. I've seen it a lot on this channel with different videos I've uploaded, or just playing in the game. Like, we'll be watching the final kill cam and there'll be a dude like, oh, he's cheating, and I'm watching, I'm like, the dude is not cheating. What are you talking about, man? He knows what's up. He knows what he's doing. He's actually solid at the game. What are you talking about? This dude is cheating. Like, there's a lot of people out here that do it on purpose. There's a lot of people out here that just don't know the difference. So I do agree with them with this. But at the end of the day, we're talking about a company who whitelists these people that they know are cheating, reverse boosting, two-boxing. They got this strict, unforgiving, complete bullshit and toxic matchmaking. These big-time streamers are circumventing that. They do not have a problem with this. They do not have a problem with the ones that are cheating. They're still inviting them to events, paying them to be in their little promos and everything else. Like, this is the company we're talking about at the end of the day. We're going to finish this one up with the actual update to Ricochet. This is supposed to be the biggest one ever, right? This is the mother of all updates we're getting with this anti-cheat. Check this out. Season 3 security. As an additional layer to existing anti-cheat processes, we're launching brand new systems in Season 3. But for security reasons, they can't give away too many details. Like, holy, come on. Like, we see these other games out here. They have no problem talking about this shit. Call of Duty can't, because Call of Duty knows they're going to lose. They can't give away too many details. This is that big update, man. We were supposed to be all excited for the things that they're improving with this anti-cheat. They just can't give away too many details. So it's like, does that make you feel good? Does that give you a lot of confidence going into the update? You feel like you're going to run into less cheaters now with this update? They can't give you too many details, oh man. Like, everything you're nervous and worried about because you paid full price for this game. I don't know, bro. You're just gonna have to trust them. They can't give away too many details. But however, they will publish another Ricochet progress report in the release window of Season 3 Reloaded to detail results from next week's update. Several of their current systems are getting big updates this Season 2, including their aimbot detections and the machine learning system that analyzes game replays to identify suspicious gameplay for human validated enforcement. I expected a whole lot more. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I feel reading this blog and everything that they had to say today, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, don't fucking insult me, Call of Duty. That's what y'all are doing. You out here, you know you got a dumb community, and they're taking full advantage of that. But anyways, that's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you on that next one.